The British teenage trio creating Wimbledon history. For the first time in Wimbledon history, there will be 3 British players aged 17 and under in the women's singles draw. Mika Stoys, Hannah Klugman, and Mimi Stoys have been rewarded with main draw wildcards after demonstrating their potential over the past few years. Stoys, 16, has made the most notable progress, having won the U.S. Open girls title last year. Last month, Klugman, also 16, became the first Briton in almost 50 years to reach the French Open girls final. The 17-year-old Stoys is ranked just outside the world's top 300 and has already beaten 2 top 100 opponents on the grass this year. Now, having got their GCSE and A-level exams out of the way, the trio are focusing on their Wimbledon senior debuts. We've known for a long time that this is a good 3-ball on the girls' side, Ian Bates, the LTA's head of women's tennis, told BBC Sport. All 3 are on different paths to the top of the game, but their progress shows they are a pack of players. That is the most positive sign right now. Winning and going far in junior Grand Slams is a massive achievement, but having your friends and peers pushing you to go to the next stage is even more important. Mika Stoys, 16, London. Born in West London to a Serb father and Polish mother, 6-foot-tall Stoys is a big server and clean ball striker with a similar style to childhood idol Maria Sharapova. She became only the 3rd British girl this century to win a slam title with her U.S. Open victory, and she is the youngest to achieve that feat since Russia's Anastasia Pavlyuchenkova in 2006. Since then, the English teenager has won the British national title, beating Klugman in the final, and taken further steps on the professional circuit at Queen's and Nottingham. Stoys' talent has been nurtured at the LTA's National Academy in Loughborough, where she is trained while studying full-time for her GCSEs. At Nottingham, she was taking practice papers before matches and finished her exams during the tournament. Hannah Klugman, 16, London. Klugman, right, reached her first major junior singles final at the French Open, losing to Austria's Lily Tagger. Klugman, who turned 16 in February, has been touted as an exciting prospect for a few years. In 2023, the English player won the prestigious Orange Bowl Junior Championships in Florida, emulating the likes of Coco Gauff, Chris Evert, and Caroline Wozniacki. Unlike Stoys and Stoys, Klugman did not join the LTA's academy and instead opted to stay at home in Wimbledon. She works with coach Ben Haran out of Reed School, which also nurtured Jack Draper and Tim Henman, and practices at the National Tennis Center. Spending 2 months preparing on clay, including time at Rafael Nadal's academy, fueled her run to the Roland Garros final, but her solidity from the baseline and touch at the net works well on the grass. Klugman has deferred her GCSEs until November to focus on tennis this summer. Mimi Stoys, 17, Swansea. Stoys was doing online A-level tutorials and sitting exams between her matches at the recent Nottingham Open. Stoys is the most experienced of the trio at senior level and already ranked 302nd in the world. The Welsh teenager left the National Academy last year and now works with Nigel Sears, who coached Emma Raducanu during her Wimbledon 4th-round run in 2021, and national coach Katie O'Brien. Being invited to November's BJK Cup as a practice partner for the British team also aided her development. Stoys earned her career-best win by shocking American top seed Alicia Parks, the world number 52, on her way to the Birmingham quarterfinals earlier this month. Described as super intelligent by British captain Anne Keathavong, Stoys has taken A-levels early in the past 2 summers, sitting biology exams between her matches in Birmingham and Nottingham this year. Are they ready for Grand Slam tennis? Making their senior Grand Slam debuts at Wimbledon is a significant landmark for all 3 players. They were given spots after a meeting between the LTA and the All England Club to discuss which players merit wildcards.
As well as the valuable experience, the trio will earn at least £66,000 in prize money to reinvest in their careers. If you look at their profiles in isolation, you would say all of them are ready for the opportunity to play, said Bates. As I told them all, I hope and anticipate they will have many more Wimbledons. The first one is about showing their level and competing against some of the best in the world. I think this is the right opportunity and the right time for them. Both Stoysevlevich and Xu won open-age titles on the ITF Tour last year, but the top-level experience of all three has been limited by the WTA Tour's age eligibility rules. Lara Robson at Wimbledon in 2008 and Heather Watson at the US Open in 2009 are the only other British juniors to have won Grand Slam girls titles this century. Before they turn 16, teenage players are restricted to the number of tournaments they can sign up for and at what level. Once a player becomes 16, the rules allow them to compete in up to 12 tournaments across all levels. That increases again when they turn 17. Success in junior tennis is clearly a strong indicator of long-term potential, but it is no guarantee, added Bates. The challenge for this group of three really is working through each stage of the professional tour, getting the help and support where they can to get opportunities to play up. This year's Wimbledon is part of that process. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the American Playbook. Your support means the world to us. Thank you.